We took Charlie to Kings Island a few weeks before we went to Busch Gardens, and we were still convincing him to ride roller coasters. He was at that teeter point of I want to ride, I don't want to ride, I don't
Right.
know.
Right.
Uh, Busch Gardens has some of the most intense roller coasters I've ever been on in my life. They have the Pantheon, which apparently is the world's fastest multi-launch roller coaster. It has like all these records.
Okay.
It's I think it was designed to train astronauts. It's exceptionally intense. So let me describe the main draw of it. Is
Okay.
you come out and I will say this: all of the roller coasters at Busch Gardens, I'm convinced of this. I haven't spent any time to research it. I just like pretending that I'm right and going on with life.
That sounds fair to me.
They all did like this little, like the Pantheon sends you through this little helix thing right at the start. The Griffin has you go down this little dip that actually pushes you pretty hard up against the restraints at the beginning. They all do something at the very beginning.
Right.
And I told Bess after the third or fourth ride that did that, I think they're doing that to test the restraints before the main ride hits. I'm convinced of it because there's no other reason for them all to do like this little, all right, and then go. So the way and people can watch the Pantheon point of view, but it's all launches. There's only one big hill, but everything else is launches. It launches you through this corkscrew, then it launches you up this hill, almost to the top, and then you fall back down the hill, and then launches you twice backwards up another hill, and then launches you twice more, just enough to get you over the hill, and then you're twirling and going through all this stuff.
Nope.
We rode that. We rode the Griffin, which basically hangs you over this drop, 205-foot drop.
Mm-hmm.
Hangs you there for about 10 seconds, enough for you to scream. You're up against this, and then just drops you, and you go through the rest of the thing.
Okay.
There was one called the Alpengeist, which is I recommend doing a point of view of that one. I don't understand that one. I wrote it, and it's like
the Alpengeist.
I think that's what it's called, Alpen something. It's like Banshee.
Okay.
Imagine Banshee about 3 or 4 times longer than what Banshee is.
Okay.
And then there's sections where you're twisting and you can't see where the track is, so you don't know which direction you're pulling. But everyone's favorite, except for Bess, was Verbolten.